What's up, everyone? Rebirth here. Okay, so I wanted to do like a quick video on the whole Disney and Marvel situation. And on one hand, I'm kind of not surprised on why Disney might be doing this. I mean, let's face it, if something is losing money or is not making enough money, then you kinda have to, cut it off, let it go. But on the other hand, if Marvel Comics is gone, then there might be a good chance that one of these days, it could be next month, it could be next year, it could be next week, I don't know. But if Marvel might be leaving, then there may be a good chance that, like I said, one of these days, DC might follow the same fate. And as much as Marvel Comics have been lackluster as of late, and to be honest, I have always been more of a DC fan than Marvel. But if either two were to basically die out, not only would that probably affect the remaining comic book stores, but it's going to affect the medium as a whole. I mean, let's face it, DC, Marvel, in a way, they kind of started like the whole comic book art form. Alright? If it was not for these two companies, then I don't think we would have had as many comic book companies that we have today. From the main two to DC and Marvel, from the smaller indies that we have now. So in a way, every comic book writer, every comic book artist, every comic book company kind of got started from, like I said, DC Comics and from Marvel Comics. Because, like I said, these are like, I think, the two companies that you can basically call them the grandfathers or the grandparents, if you will, of the comic book industry. Despite the fact that they're not doing good now, but like I said, you can't deny that they are technically, at least in my eyes, the grandparents of the comic book industry that we all know and love today. Now, how does this affect me? Well, for one thing, the potential death of Marvel has probably given me like a good chunk of my childhood, and not just the comics itself, but and the animated series that they made. Alright, the Spider-Man 90s cartoon is what made me get into the Marvel comics. The X-Men 90s cartoon is what made me get into, once again, the Marvel comics. So, in a way, it's kind of like a small part of my childhood might be on the chopping block, and I don't know how to feel about that. Okay, because like I said, if Marvel goes, then what is stopping DC from like following the same fate. Don't know. But I'm hoping that this isn't true. But like I said, on the other hand, this kind of really doesn't surprise me. Especially with the way that Marvel has been, in the way, kind of caring about sending out some political message actually instead of actually telling a good story, instead of actually improving the characters that they already have, instead of, well, actually selling and making comics. So like I said, this doesn't really surprise me. I'm still sad about it. I'm kind of upset. And I hope that the people at Marvel are taking the time to like actually improve their art form. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and Rebirth out.